Yeah, I just want to do a little bit of Cruci Zero. It's always fun to return to it. We've got Peglin Tuition starting Enhanced Gunpowder. You know what? That sounds like fun. Enhanced Gunpowder is a relic that can grant you other relics, and as far as I'm concerned, that's the best kind of relic. Now, of course, it does a whole bunch more, and a lot of it is really, really good stuff, which is part of the reason why I think it's one of the strongest passives in the game. But if I had to say which bit I love the most about Enhanced Gunpowder, unfortunately it probably wouldn't be the fact that it grants you a neat amount of extra relics usually, but it certainly is an amazing part of the ult, which I enjoy a lot. The extra damage you get from it is just crazy strong though. I can do double elite here. Sounds pretty good. Don't really think I need to do double store that much. Doesn't sound like it's that worth it. Okay, that just happened. I'll wait a bit to see if I can get a reduce refuse. Possibly combine that with a navigation inflation as well. Oh wait, this is just double store. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. I'll just try and collect a little bit of gold. I do want to go to the first store, see if I can get a reduce refuse, and then we'll just collect up relic. I don't think we're going to need to worry too much about having slightly more tempo for the upcoming elite. Of course, having one extra relic in that fight is a massive deal when you have 0 relics to start off with, but I do think that depending on the fight, having just an enhanced gunpowder and short fuse should just be enough that I shouldn't really need to care too much about it. Of course, one of the things I really want to prioritize this fight is making sure that I get as close to... Actually, I just need to get to 150 before the store, which is very doable. But I just need to make sure I'm collecting my gold, which it looks like 102. I'll definitely accept that. Very solid. As long as we get to 105, as I mentioned, I'm totally fine. And I believe it's 50 gold per combat, so... Okay, Minotaur, except look at this starting shot. Like, we may not get any use from our relics this fight, but just that first shot alone, and suddenly we're in a pretty solid spot. Pretty damn solid indeed. Now, 140. I will actually happily take a Minotaur hit if it means collecting more gold. It looks like I've collected enough gold now, so I'll take my one hit and then we'll move on. How about that? 74. Doesn't look like I'm going to get a crit here, does it? So I'll shoot this. It should get the last coin that I so desire. Or maybe not. Oh, this should. There we go, just like that. Perfect. Something circle, so that knocks me down a bit, but it's definitely worth picking up. Prime Rod of Frost. Yeah, Pierce is really good. 127, so I can't buy the remove, but that's just fine. Refresher course, decoy orb, super boots. I think Prime Rod of Frost. I think for combos, I want to get these two the most. Sounds like the most fun. So of course we'll go right here, and then if we don't get a fight, we won't go to the store. If I do get the slightest bit of gold though, I'll definitely just go to that store, claim my 1 free relic and move along. Pretty solid first shot, eh? Not bad indeed. Let's just open up the right hand path a bit more, make sure my navigation is set, as well as potentially hit a bomb. Now it's much easier for me to aim at one at least. I think I'll just claim this one now. Pretty solid damage there, right? Alright, 64. I don't believe we're going to get up to the next breakpoint unless I happen to somehow find an orb I like, which could very much be the case, but probably won't be, especially since I think I need slightly more gold if I wanted to actually get it. Ever so slightly more gold, yeah. Interesting. Golden Bubble is certainly an orb that I do like. I think the Round Guard is definitely amazing. I would love to be able to buy a remove with it, but that's fine. Grubby Gloves I would have really considered if I actually had a single Spinfection passive, just because I don't have one. I haven't taken it yet. Haglund's Hat, Gardener's, yeah, it's definitely just Haglund's. I don't hate the thought of finding Orb High Roll for Gardener's Gloves, but I'd rather not. Now of course we will claim our relic. We did not find the Reduce, Refuse, Recycle I requested, but we got a Smoke Wad. So if I can play for Safety Pegulation's blind spam, I totally will. It sounds really, really fun. I've gotten past the stores, so let's get upgrading this Summoning Circle, shall we? If I had a level 3 Summoning Circle right here, that would be really nice. I'd just be able to shoot straight into those bombs. There's also a lot of blind here, which definitely doesn't matter, but it is something that's interesting to consider, isn't it? Talk about interesting to consider, I'll definitely take that too. Potion Ballt does build very well towards the Great Heal there. Blind build, where I try not to deal damage through other means. It should be pretty good, and look at that split. That was a really good split there, I wasn't expecting that. I even then get this crit, perfect. Just a great hit there. The refresh is a bit harder to get, but I can just spend a shot trying to hit it. There we go, we've got our Haglin's Hat heal as well. And then because of the lovely one-spin S I got, you're just dead here. Well, maybe not. That's totally fine because I have a round guard. Totally forgot I had a round guard. That is also just completely fine because I don't care about taking a hit that much, but I didn't need to. Perfect. Potion Balt's not going to be level 3 before that point, but that's fine, and I do love a good pumpkin pie. It also has great synergy with a weighted chip, which when I picked up the super boots, I was definitely thinking about weighted chip a bit. I was trying to use my pumpkin pie slot there. Doesn't seem like it was worth it, does it? Probably should have just taken a good shot instead. I probably should have been discarding as well, just to get to my summoning circle a little bit faster after all, hitting this one bomb chain there. Oh, I missed that. Would grant me a lot of benefits. I think a simple shot like this though should clean things up, shall we say. Lovely stuff. I could upgrade the Potion Ballt twice. I don't really require it for the boss fight though, so don't think I need to. It's definitely not bad though. Neither is the dagger upgrade. Man, my health is looking great, especially considering I took a Minotaur hit. But I do have some pretty excellent healing relics. I could try and get some refresher course scaling this run. I generally like to leave my refreshers open instead of aiming for them immediately to try and get potential scaling, but I don't know, both seem good, don't they? The circle though, which is significantly less valuable on this Cruci level, but still pretty good. Oh, damn it. It was close, but unfortunately I never popped that pine. It would have been so much damage if I had. I was aiming straight at what I thought was a pop for it, but apparently it wasn't, eh? Oh well. Close? Damn. Right, this shot should be a lot of damage. That's summoning circle for ya. Pop that vine. Right, nice. Just getting good damage. No bombs left to deal with this guy. I also don't have another pink source. You know what I do have though? Some pretty beautiful scaling. Let's do a shot like that, pop that vine, pop another vine. I did not pop another vine, but as it turns out, I didn't need to. Tender Cactus, Refresh Potion, Viridian. I think Viridian works out really well here. I think it was really quite good. It's been ages since I've done Cactus though, and I do love a good Cactus. Like, it's been ages since I've done Cactus. There are some really fun things you can do with Cactus as well. Although, admittedly, you know, like with all the Pierce stuff I have, not exactly the greatest synergy. What is my navigation there? I mean, that's just right. I'm not going to that store. Look at how valuable the right-hand path is. It's actually just so good. A shame, honestly. I would have enjoyed doing double store, but, I mean, I just can't. Look at this bounty. Reduce, refuse, recycle. I think I'll collect the second relic, how about that? Wait, no, but I get much more gold if I collect the other one. Tough call. I believe the bomb should finish up the fight here. Bam. Dagger upgrades do tempt me a lot, to be honest. Let's just quickly go to the right. Thank you. Ambidextrary, definitely just grab that. So I'm going to grab the relics here just because it's slightly more gold that way. Crystal Catalyst, Criticus. I want to do Criticus and I want to try and build another Criticus run. Because that last Criticus run was insane. We literally killed the boss and... unfortunate. Both of those relics are very nice, but it's kind of crazy that we have 3 relics that don't work with... This is a fun shot. Unfortunately it's not the best with Cactus, eh? Yeah, no, Cactus is an amazing relic, which I haven't actually used all that much recently. It's frankly shocking how little use I've been able to get out of Cactus recently, and this run is going to be no exception. But hopefully I build up a pretty strong Cactus deck that is pretty easy to do, frankly, so I won't be surprised if I manage to hit it. Oh god. Look, at least it's still 3 damage, like that's pretty bad, but it's not that bad. And 5 damage pebble like that should finish you off. Very close, you know. Not to worry though, poison has got my back. Special focus, vitamin C. I'll just take a lovely bit of vitamin C. I'm just trying to spam trigger crits here. Okay, let's grab my bombs. Great stuff. Just grabbing the bombs early on just makes it so much easier for Cactus to go through and just kill the important targets. Just like that. Very nice. Tackle really is putting in amazing work. One of the main reasons why I took the Cactus as well is it gives me a whole bunch of boss relics that are so much nice to pick up. In particular, I really want to get use out of a Wrath. I would be so happy if I could use a Wrath. Unfortunately, oh my god, just no crit? That's crazy. I was expecting a crit fully. I'll just shoot this. Doesn't need to be anything amazing. I can just hit one bomb and then take care of those guys and then take care of this guy and then yeah, it looks like it's working out well. I love getting the kills with my actual physical damage. That's not what you expect with Cactus, but sometimes that is just how it's going to work out. Finish you off, almost. Not to worry though, because another Daggle that doesn't hit a crit, right? That's crazy. It's so funny as well, because if Daggle does hit the crit, it just insta-kills. Perfect stuff. I'm building together a lot of excellent stuff with proccing crits. I just need the stuff that actually procs the crits in the first place. Which shouldn't be too hard, I thought. We get our 3 bombs there, perfect. Just takes care of you guys. And then I get my instant crit here, which is an instant crit, which is great, but unfortunately there's not many pigs on the board to take advantage of it, eh? Luckily, I cannot pull off that shot. Unfortunate. The good news is I can pull off this shot, because it's just raw brute forcing it. It's honestly like my favourite thing about Summoning Circle. The shots you can take with Summoning Circle just get very cool. Oh, a lot of poison on the board apparently. Don't mind if I do. 480 by the way. There's a lot of damage. So any kind of plus damage could be really good, as well as just a ×2 multiplier would be amazing. Unfortunately I can't get the short stack again. That would be really nice. When did I see the short stack? I feel like I turned down like smoke mod for it. Which is not the best idea now that I've got the Cactus, but of course I don't think I had Cactus when I saw it. Now I believe this does not work. Okay, that's fine. I was hoping it could get 3 bombs. I got close, but not quite, eh? Not to worry though, because there's always this shot, which I believe does not hit a refresh either. Wow, I thought it would hit that refresh. Now, there we go. I really wanted to hit the refresh on the rebound, but I wasn't sure exactly what the shot looked like to get it. So I had to wait a bit to line it up, and then apparently I lined it up well. Frankly, I'm a bit surprised that even worked, but it was a good shot, wasn't it? 1 health. That the number of times I managed to get physical kills this run is very impressive. Alright, Spiffy crit. What if I get... It's such a gamble, because it's really quite lovely if I don't get it. If I don't get Fleece, it's really quite lovely. You know what, I'll just take that bet. I'm not going to see a Fleece. Now, inevitably, because I've made that bet, I am of course going to see a Fleece. I'll take another Elite Fight, that's totally fine. Basically, let's just continue making the bet. I do love Flation, but look at my gold. I've got 552 gold, and I'm not going to a single store in Area 2. It's just so not necessary. Sure, I'll just pop some paintings. I don't really care. Oh, they've only got 90 health in this level, wow. I am not used to that, am I? Usually it takes, what, 4 bombs to kill them? That's what I'm used to. Speaking of paintings though, I've actually got to deal with the, what's the boss's name? Pigment of Imagination, I think? Can't recall exactly, but I think that's right. Now of course I didn't get my targeting right, did I? Nope. There was always going to be a fight on Area 2 where you don't get your targeting right. That's just how it is, eh? It's hard to remember every single fight. So close. Only I hit a bomb. I do believe that a shot like this though You know what, frankly, let's just do that. I was hoping I would get enough bombs that it wouldn't matter for the minions, but honestly that was still pretty good anyway. I have ambidextrous. I don't think I've fully realised that yet. No deal. Alright, surely you bounce across the other side of the map and hit the other bomb. Alright, targeting the boss was funny, but it's really not what you should be doing. Definitely not what you should be doing. Bam, and that finishes you both off? It's close, actually. Like, it's a lot of damage on this boss. No, it is just not enough. It's barely just not enough. Alrighty. Alas, Echo is not that solid here. That's a recon. Now, I want to take a recon purely because I'm going to die if I take recon. It's a bit spooky if I take recon, but I just love the idea of stacking max blind. I'm sorry, I've just got to take it. If I get safety pegulations, I can... it's not really ideal. I really shouldn't do this. Oh, there we go. I believe that works well enough that I should just take it. It's not like I need the 6 healing either. I should have more than enough. That is amazing. And more than enough healing going on. Especially from healing slimes. The good news is Cactus is quite lovely here. The damage boost is great. I think I'm not going to shoot this first Potion Ballt. I'll just leave it in my deck for a bit. I feel like it's pretty nice, and if I can line it up on Potion, on the summoning circles, like that is just such high value. Like, I feel like I just got so much value from this, it's crazy. Also the fact that I actually get to do damage with it. Okay, I'm gonna, yeah, that's my plan. I need 4 removals then, that is a crazy hard plan. But also I just got Lift Source for later. That is very interesting. Wait, Roth? Does Roth work with Peg upgrading? Is it twice as fast? Well, all 4 of these relics are really good for me. Like I was thinking this one because it gives me amazing scaling, but I want this run to be lethal potion bolts. That's what I want. And if it's lethal potion bolts, then I think this is the best, isn't it? Gifts is also amazing. I think it's constricting for lethal potion bolts though, because the upgrading ping damage doesn't actually decrease from that. This is great. I've never really done a good slime lethal potion bolts before. My deck really is not set up well for it though, frankly. I'm going to need more potion bolts if I want to pull it off consistently versus multiple enemies. But I think I was totally right about the constricting chains pick. It is definitely what I want for this build. Just need to actually get more potion bolts. Yeah. So please tell me that I've got... You know what? I'll take two removals. That's not bad. 2 removals is pretty damn solid. I was expecting less, to be honest. Significantly less. Yeah, okay. I love lethal potion bolts. It's like my favorite orb ever to get lethal damage with. I can do a deals no damage version too. That video was so fun. Was that the current version of Potion Ballt? I don't actually remember. Which is, it's of course just me trying to prove that Potion Ballt dealing no damage can still just absolutely wipe the floor with enemies. Perfect, this is why I want to go to the question marks. Then we just get to go that way. And we get to go this way. And yeah, the ambidextrous works out so well here. I do want to remove all of the orbs from my deck that I don't want in my deck, purely because of summoning circle RNG, but the ambidextrous helps out a ton until that point, for sure. Let's just grab some more cash. I really don't need it, jeez. 956 gold is kind of crazy. Wasn't actually expecting to get that much. I believe a shot like this looks the best. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. 956. Let's grab our removes, and there we go as well. This is some great stuff to see here. It's just nice to get. The refresh perspective is great. The orbit story might actually proc. It's definitely going to give me... Oh, that's amazing. And we even got the reduce that I so desired previously. Alright. Almost everything I wanted. I'll go right. Now I do have I don't have Assault Totem, so let's just grab this. Perfect. A Branch of Ember? Jeez. I mean, I'm just going to take the combo. It's such a spicy combo. And like, we have recom as well. It is such a spicy combo. So how lethal are my Potion Ballts? Oh my. Were you expecting it to be that fast? I wasn't. That's crazy. That is actually just crazy. Wow. This will be a really fun custom run. Didn't expect it to work out this well. Still got a dagger in my deck, which is unfortunate, but oh my god. Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. So yeah, lethal Potion Balls is apparently just insane. I had no clue it would be this much damage, and there's so many damage reduction slimes that I just... Oh right, this is just working. Just simply. Man, I had silly ideas for this run, but somehow it got even sillier than I could have expected. And I get 2 elites here. I mean, aren't you just like insta-dead? Like, literally instant dead. Oh my lord, this is crazy. And of course I'll just take an Alchemist's Cookbook. Works out pretty splendidly here. I don't really need the extra gold, just 600 gold lying around, why not? And again with the instant dead enemies, it's like, this is just crazy. Oh, Parallel Boomyverse, Mask of Joy, Beckoning Crit. This is some fun stuff here, but I'll just take Boomyverse. It is the best for what I'm trying to achieve here. Even though it does technically destroy more pegs, I hit more pegs. This better kill on the first shot. It's really not that good of a map, but holy. Man, lethal Potion Balls is just so fun. Okay, that's just crazy. I love Potion Ballt, but usually I respect the fact that Potion Ballt has this line of text here. This run I did not. No, that's what the text says. Sorry, that's what the text says. Deals damage. Oh no. So Tender Cactus plus pegs being upgraded, as it turns out, allows Potion Ballt to deal damage. And as it turns out, when you have Constricting Chains plus a Summoning Circle plus all of the non-boss passive upgrading options, yeah, it turns out that damage is enough. It's enough. simply enough. Now that is kind of crazy though, to be fair. You know, we got the instant enhanced gunpowder shot fuse. Any run where you get that is just going to be ridiculous. But like, I've had too many runs recently where I've just been killing the boss on the first turn. Like, that's not how it's meant to be. The boss, at least the final boss, is actually meant to be a slog. It's meant to be a pretty long fight where you're getting damage, but I just keep getting kills on the first turn. You know, that's not how it's meant to be. The funny thing is as well, that Coin Dragon map was horrendous. I'd say the bottom like 10% of maps. Like there are maps where you straight up don't have any pegs on a single side. Maybe there's like 1 peg. And yeah, it wasn't worse than those. But that's about as bad as it can get. Like you're just going to go to one side and you're just going to fly down there. And God forbid there's a refresh stuck in the middle of that pyramid, right? Like it'll just be horrendous. But yeah, we hit a whole bunch of really good relics, not including Smoke Mod. But the second we hit Branch of Ember, that Smoke Mod became real funny. I didn't actually get to use it though because I just kept killing enemies. You know, a really big issue to have, right?